Here's a simple game. You just throw fruit into a hole, and then the hole rewards you with money. The more I played, the more I started to think something wasn't right. Stick around until the end to see what we discover, and if you enjoy the video, hit the like button, subscribe, and let me know in the comments what challenges or games we should try next. Berry, Bury, Berry. I'm not sure what I am getting myself into, but we are in here, trapped, and forced to gather fruit. At least I have some good coffee right now to keep me company. Welcome all you sleepy faces to an episode of Berry, Bury, Berry. This is my first time playing, so we will be learning along the way, but I promise you the pain will subside, and we will see this to the end. So let's look at the first sign we got here. Oh, we got creepy sun staring at me. Hello there. Did you just wink at me? Oh man. Press E to pick up the berries and objects. Left mouse button to throw them, right mouse button to drop them. Okay, interesting. They should have hired me for the MBA, actually. I'm actually killing it. Put the berry in the hole, pick up the coin, repeat until bedtime. Thank you, madam. Whoa. That's a little creepy. Pick up the coins. Didn't make very much money on that one. That was kind of trash. Go gnome. Go to bed and bank your money. You don't want to stay up too late. Why not? What's gonna happen? Is the hole moving towards me? Okay, that's a reason to go to bed. Alright, so this is our shop screen here. So it looks like we can afford the berry buddy for $1. Blueberry, absolutely, that's cheap. Next one's $15, and then we have a movable hole for $50. Some of these are a little unrealistic as far as me being able to get them. $250 for this one. Oh, $25 for a vacuum. Sweet dreams. Sweet dreams to you guys. Now, if you're watching this and you're trying to get to sleep, I hope... Oh, man. It's just straddling that thing. It's kind of creepy. Man, look at this guy. Dude, I love him. I was going to say I would call him Barry, but there's already a character named Barry in here. So maybe we'll just call him Brad. Brad's a decent name for a blueberry plant that walks around with legs and no arms and speaks utter nonsense. Shout out to my friend Brad. The hole grows larger. You're doing great. Thank you. It's so nice. I appreciate the positive feedback and the uplifting. Although this moment right now is like very eerie. I just want my money and to get out of here before the hole gets me and the gnomes do whatever they want to me. Who is this guy? Don't make me. Okay, berry buddy. Unlock star orb generator. Create star orbs from berries put in hole. Well, if that's the next one, might as well get it. So let's wake up and play. Alright, there's a lot of things here to look at. So we have... I don't... Pick up the sign. Throw that in the hole. Every berry put down the hole has a chance to spawn a star orb. Shatter them to collect their power. So does that mean the berries put down this hole, or do I put them in here? Doesn't look like it. I wanted to catch that midair. Okay, so down here, there's a chance to spawn a star here. Is there like a sound effect to indicate that we did it correctly? And oh, there it goes. I think we did just hear it a little bit. Kind of just trying to move all the berries over there. Come on. Ah, I tried to get him in there. He's trying to make a run for it. Don't blame him. So I hope you guys are doing well. If you're listening to this late at night, I hope that you're able to fall asleep just as easily as pressing E. We'll get another blueberry buddy. And then we'll probably save up for the vacuum next. It's $25. We got enough to pay for that, which was $15, I believe. But we'll wake up. So sweet dreams to those that are trying to fall asleep to this video. Good luck, because this might get a little weird and intense, but I'm going to try my best to keep things calm and under control and make it seem like, you know, I know what I'm doing. Because that's pretty much what you guys pay me for, right? Although I don't get paid at all. But, oh, did he go down the hole? Oh. Man, watch it, dude. You don't want to get trapped down there. I'm not gonna call the fire department to help you out. Alright. Oh, I like... very familiar with the noises they're making because, you know, I have a toddler that speaks utter nonsense, so just having a entity around me throughout the day just going beep boop bop beep bop is not uncommon to me. This brings me back. Oh! Well, I didn't get any of the money. Oh, I didn't pick up any of the money, so it doesn't really matter. So, I guess that's what happens when you fall down the hole. Rip. Okay, let's not make the same mistake in falling down the hole. I didn't know for sure that you could do that, actually. I'm gonna grab this guy and throw him over here. Oh, golden fruit. Is that worth double? Oh yeah, a silver coin? What? Okay. It's time to put me down, guys. Maybe the coffee is not what I need right now. So I was telling you guys that for a while now I have been kind of taking a break from coffee just to kind of get the effects of it again, because after a while there I was starting to not feel it very much and I'm missing these shots. And so I didn't want to keep drinking more because it was making me shaky. And I didn't like those effects. I just liked the keep me awake effects, whatever you'd call that. I am back from that break so that the caffeine will help me out during the day more, just so I have a little bit more energy and can maybe talk a little bit more. Okay. Talk a little bit more during these episodes, just a little, as a little bit of a booster. You know, I talk the way I talk. At the end of the day, it's not going to affect anything on that regard, but just might make it so that my brain goes all over the place a little bit more. Good night, Mr. Piggy. $15. All we need is 10 for the vacuum, and we should be having fun with that. Should be able to suck up the fruit with that. Okay, you can hit the other things with it. I like that. That is satisfying. Okay, our goal is to get at least 10 fruit. You don't bounce out like that. That's like the story of my life with playing basketball. Like, I'm decent at basketball when it comes to rebounds and stuff and everything, but when I shoot the ball, I don't shoot in a arcing manner. I just kind of bullet it towards the rim, essentially. And even though it may be a shot where it should go in, like, my aim is really good, but my arc is just terrible to where it doesn't go in. Oh. Okay, let's hopefully we got 10 so that we can get that vacuum. We might have got 11. 12, nice. To bed in the vacuum. Okay, let's see how we work the vacuum here. Okay, press E, blueberries. Can we put this down the hole? Okay. Well, I need to read those. So hold E to suck up berries with the vacuum, left mouse button to fire out stored blueberries. Can hold it down too, nice. Hold control to charge the vacuum blast. Release to fling objects in front of you. Interesting. Okay. So I'm holding E and shoot. And I want to drop that in there. That's what I'm talking about. Let's get the gold one there. Need the gold fruit because they're worth 2. From what I can tell, when that sound happens, you have like 10 seconds max to get in there. Unbelievable. Oh, and you can hold E to collect the coins. So that's nice. I'm just over here spamming E just constantly. Mr. and Mrs. Flamingo, excuse me. Take me to bed. Unlock the star wand. Use to upgrade berry buddies. Absolutely. So let's take a look and see what this does for us. Throw the star wand at berry buddies to upgrade them at the cost of star orbs. So how much Does it tell you the cost? Didn't. I think I had 4. So that costs 3 stars to upgrade that one. So if I grab this, throw it at that, that should have broke. Okay. And let's just put this in here. Okay, beautiful. I didn't really see how much the... Oh man. How much the raspberries were worth. That was all just copper coins, maybe, is what those are. Oh man, get the raspberries in there. Get them in there. Ah man, that's okay. That was still a pretty decent day. Feeling pretty good about our progress thus far. We got 28 coins, 30 coins. Yeah, that's pretty good. I want to put that sign in there. So unlock movable hole, move the hole, will the hole. What? All right, that's 15 more dollars. So let's get going with day 9, I think, or day 10. First things first, I'm taking this sign and I'm throwing it down the hole. I don't want any signs bothering me. Get the fruit down there, easy peasy. Every berry we'll put down the hole. Okay, yeah, I already know that. So let's get this going down there. And I got us a pretty nice... I can actually upgrade the next... Sorry, dude. Upgrade the next blueberry dude here. I'll take this and I will throw it at him. And I will throw it at him against his will. Change his berry gender there on the fly because I have the power to do that. Jump in, dude. Oh, gold raspberry? Oh, man. That could have been worth like 4. Oh, well. That was a pretty great day, actually. Pretty happy with that. Okay. $49 for that day. Let's get the movable hole. Because we can start dropping things in the hole. Having it move over like there. Because you press Q. Okay. And drop it. Very nice. So if I do that, okay. You need more stars. Need to upgrade these berry dudes. Okay, so if you get more berries in them, they can move further. Now what determines what that plant drops out? Because it seems like it's just blueberries. I'd like to upgrade that. Because if it just drops blueberries the whole time, I'm not the biggest fan of that. Get over there. Okay, let's quickly see if we can drop this in. Oh, man. Pretty close on that. Not too bad. So I'm trying to do this as efficiently as possible. And feeling pretty good about it. Okay, let's see. Sledgehammer, good for smashing stuff. Okay, sip of coffee. And then let's wake up. Sweet dreams, baby. Okay, check Sunny's beams for the raining time. Okay. I don't really need to know that. Seems pretty self-explanatory at this point. Whoops. That is really satisfying. I like that a lot. Okay, I can upgrade. And... unbelievable. There you go. And you are a strawberry? Sweet. Sorry for knocking you over, guys. You're kind of in the way. Really want to get that stuff there. Let's just keep going here. See if we can get them over here to... Oh man, we're so close. Maybe if I throw that over there. Get these stars, perhaps? Oh, just in the nick of time. So far, this is a very satisfying game. I like the aesthetic of it. The style is like very... I don't know what you call that. Has a lot of white noise in it. But it just works so well with it because it's supposed to be what, like a video camera type? I want the sledgehammer, but the berry buddy might be what I need. I'm gonna go with the sledgehammer. That way we just can figure out what we do with it. I'm gonna get that sign actually. Please use responsibly, do not throw. It knew exactly what I was gonna do. I was gonna throw it up at the sun. Actually, that sign where the sun is. I have nothing against the sun other than it being really creepy. So give me that. Ooh. Okay. Can I grab that star and throw it there? Nice. Oh man, look at that. Well, we got things that are censored in here. That's pretty weird. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I. Oh, interesting. Those are missing. Okay, let's just get this in here so we have some money. Not the best round for money, but we were focused on other things, distracted, kind of against our will. We smashed part of the wall, so I'm assuming we smash the rest of the walls here. And I can't afford anything. I really want to get the berry buddy. But then there's also this increased day length of 250. 5 million for the star key. 250 for berry blitz. Okay. We'll take it one step at a time, guys. Okay, we can afford an upgrade. Guess not on that guy. Sweet, there you go. You're welcome. So let's just focus on money today. Let's just get, actually, yes. It's very strange. Interesting. Can I smash it? Okay, you have to throw it. So, never mind. This is not going to be a money type of a day. This is going to be me smashing everything there is. Almost forgot to pick up the money that I do have on the ground. It ain't much, but it's honest work. Straight to bed. Movement range for the hole, 25 to 50. What are the metrics of that, though? 25 what? 50 what? We're at $97. I do want to finish breaking up the rest of this wall. So is it like the first wall that it hits? Oh man. That's interesting. So I'm like trying to drop it and it does the same thing. I wanted to see if I could like swing it like this, but I guess that doesn't work out. What is this? -1 reset +2. Okay, so that's definitely a little Easter egg thing. So let's grab these fruit and then we'll just go for that rock. We're not gonna go for anything crazy on this one. We will, oh man, hopefully get some extra things here. All right, we weren't able to get that in, but we are doing pretty decent here. Feeling good about it. So let's get back to bed, go to sleep. This game is the only way we'll be able to sleep in real life too. So do I want movement range or do I want another berry buddy? I feel like we haven't had too many berries on the ground. So another one of those guys won't damage us too much. So we got a blueberry guy. Let's, whoa. Okay. Hopefully we can get this moving so that we pick up more of this stuff. Because from what I've seen, those drop the stars more so. So keep picking up the fruit. I have 6 of them. Alright, let's go over there if we can. The fruit drops are really slow. I don't know if you can upgrade that as well. Hopefully you can. But I haven't seen any upgrades yet for it. But it is like a skill tree, so I'm not sure if it'll show me eventually. But I also want the... Okay. I also want the hole to grow bigger. And you do that by just feeding it stuff, so... Oh.
To whom it may concern.
It's me.
How do you start one of these? My name is Donna Bellinger.
This was me in my first YouTube video.
To Barry Pomeroy.
What happened? Man, that could not have been any more accurate. The first YouTube video. It's just, hi. My name's the trash can. Okay, let's look at some of these other ones. 250k. Those are way too expensive. 500 for auto pickup nearby coins. Oh my goodness. That would be so nice. Significantly increases growth rate for a short duration. That would be really helpful too. Let's get the movement range on that though, and then get going. I feel like any upgrade we can get now is better than no upgrade. I wonder how much. 12. Okay, I'll just upgrade the blueberry. Should be able to do it again. Oh, he's the raspberry. Nope, can't do it. Never mind. Amateur hour over here. So let's just do this. So these... Do I have to put a star here? No. Okay, so these tiles looks like I need to put fruit on them. Okay, B. Give me some fruit. I. Okay, does it reset? Doesn't look like it. Probably next round, perhaps. Not too big of a deal. We have all the time in the world. So let's... I think I got all the coins. I didn't hardly do anything this day. $26. That's absolutely nothing. So day 17. Oh, day 18. That's what I'm talking about. So get that raspberry. And... any other fruit? I need some more fruit so I can shoot those things. Alright, so that was I. That was B. What if I do that? What is that? I don't even know what that is. So I, B, that, I. So the other I is there. Okay. So we can at least do that next time. At least get one of them. Now does it stay fixed like that? Or if I do get one, as far as matching it, does it stay matched or do I have to match it again? I sure hope I don't have to match it again. Not that it's hard or anything, I just trying to think of ways to be lazy. But it's not that hard of a matching game. It's only 8 options, so you only have to do 4 matches. That's not that hard. I've done a lot worse for a lot less. Let me tell you. Let's wake up. Day 19. So yeah, I was going to tell you guys how the interview went. I had an interview for those who are just tuning in for the first time. Interview with a company on Tuesday, and it's gonna let you guys know how it went. It went pretty well. It was an interview with the CEO of the company. It was a very small startup company, but they have been in business for the last 3 years, so they have a pretty decent background of having an established business model. And so it wasn't like it was a sketchy startup where they needed more funding and they were trying to figure out how to make it work. They already were making it work. They were self-funded 100%. So kudos to the CEO for making that work. It's awesome. I always love seeing small businesses thrive and good ideas get rewarded. So kudos to that guy and company. But it was a good talk. When I was scheduling the interview, I saw it was in 15-minute increments throughout the days, so I thought that was interesting. So the interview was 15 minutes long, and it was just to get to know the CEO. And okay, so we got all the coins. Hold that thought. I think I want to get Berry Blitz. Significantly increases the growth rate for a short duration. That would be really helpful, but we can't afford that yet. We need 41 more coins. 41 more dollars. But yeah, the interview was 15 minutes and just getting to know the CEO, kind of showing him... Oh, that just got launched. Where's that going? Just telling him about myself, about my experience, and just kind of talking about the projects I've done and the companies that I've worked for and how it's relevant and such. And it was a good talk. I enjoyed talking with the dude. Oh, unbelievable. So this was an I, right? This was an I, that was a B. So then that's a Q. Okay. And that's an I, and that's an I. And that's something. I wasn't able to do it. Oh well. But yes, the interview was good. We talked pretty much the whole time. And then at the end of it, he had a pretty hard cutoff at... It started at 1:30. He had a hard cutoff at 1:45 because I assume... So I had $246. Need $4 more for this. So we'll go again. Sweet dreams. Day 21. So, oh, I can upgrade one of the berries too. Kiwi. I love kiwi. Oh man, kiwis are so good. So at the 1:45 mark, he needed to go probably for another interview. So I was able to respect that. Okay, so let's do this real quick. Q, Q, I, teapot, teapot. Guys, there's only 2 options left. B, B. Okay. That was pretty creepy. Okay, get the kiwis, get the kiwis, get the kiwis. Get them down there. I need $4. Well, the kiwis were worth a lot, I think. Oh yeah, like 10. That's what I'm talking about. Okay. Go to bed. Do the berry blitz so that we can really get going with this. Really get going on speeding up our progress, because it seems pretty slow. It's probably just because I'm playing incorrectly. Press G to activate berry blitz. Okay, I'm gonna put you down the hole first. Thank you. There they go. Alright. It's gonna be my goal to just collect all of the stuff. Oh my goodness, there's so much. So, yeah, the interview ended. He asked for my official resume because I think he got a hold of me via LinkedIn. And so he didn't quite have my official resume. So I sent that to him, and he said that the engineering team was going to analyze it and see if it is relevant to the work that they're going to do. And I will say I didn't have a bit of the experience in the different technology. I gotta collect all of these coins. Anyways, that gives me time to talk. So, was that a green coin? Sorry, distraction news over here. Yeah, each one of those big blue ones are worth 10, so that's really nice. But anyways, yeah, the engineering team was gonna look at my resume and see if the experience was relevant to what they're doing, and I can't say it is, but I have built quite a few software products from the ground up. And once you do one, it's pretty much all the same. And not a lot of companies realize that. It's a lot of the same architecture and auto pickup. I'm gonna do that one. That's so worth it. I don't want to press E and look down and, oh man, that's gonna be so nice. Next day. So, I'm gonna actually focus on moving the hole a bit. Maybe collecting some of these stars. So I sent over my resume, sent an email thanking him for his time, and look forward to hearing back from him. But the next morning, I got an email from him saying that just a few more of the engineers that they interviewed their experience aligned with it a little bit more. So with that, you gotta respect it, you know? It's just one of those things that you're trying to pitch yourself via a piece of paper and also like a 15-minute conversation. And you're trying to convince them that you're worth them paying you every month or every 2 weeks for quite a while. And so you can understand that it's kind of you want the best of the best. And like, I don't have anything other than making a bunch of software products from the ground up. Like, I don't have a whole lot of things that are that impressive compared to, like, I mean, we have tons of tech companies laying off people. So like the bigger companies like Meta and stuff are laying off tons of people. And like they have very impressive resumes, the people that are coming from there. And you know, at a certain point you just gotta understand that like, yeah, my resume is not as impressive as theirs. And so you just can't take it to heart. But I do have probably more drive than most of these people. Like my willingness to work hard and to learn how to do things differently and state of the art and desire to do my best in everything that I do. Like that might be different compared to those people, but it's hard to portray that in a resume because a lot of people say that kind of stuff, but it doesn't actually mean it, or they don't actually mean it. So it's just one of those things that, you know, my resume just doesn't have Meta or Amazon on it, but you just gotta realize it doesn't affect your value. So it's not too big of a deal not getting it. You just can't take it personally. But I'm blessed to have the job that I do have. Go to bed, and Mr. Piggy here, I'm blessed to go to sleep right under him. Movement range for the hole again, 550, 10,000, 10,000. Let's see what the next one is most reasonable. The vacuum day, probably just the whole distance. Day 25. I want to get over here. Probably won't be able to reach it, but, and give me that. Yes. And so it's just the grind continues of looking for a job, and it's not too big of a deal. It's just the way it is. And you can either just keep going, adapt, and learn, and do whatever you can to make yourself marketable. You can either do that, or you can just sulk and not get anything. So I prefer the first item. That's where we're at, guys. I'm thankful that all of you guys were a part of that experience, and you know, just wishing the best for me. That's really kind of you guys. So hopefully this is a very big money-making day. No, Strawberry, get back. Not too bad of a day here. Just gotta make sure that we pick up all the coins. I would like to get another one of the berry dudes because the production still isn't that impressive. They cost 1,000. There's this rewind thing at rewind to the beginning, resetting your money and upgrades. Retains your berry buddies, ranked star orbs, and gain 25% berry growth. That's what we need, guys. But in the meantime, we'll do the whole movement. So yeah, I'm at peace with all of that and how it transpired, and that's all you can do, and move on. But I did tell my boss about the whole ordeal, and I really appreciate his help because, you know, I asked him essentially if he could be a reference for the dude, and I sent that over because I feel like it's a pretty big deal that your current boss is willing to be a reference for you. I feel like that's a pretty big deal. May not seem like that to someone who doesn't know better, but you know, I'm just trying to assume perception here, and that's a really hard thing to do. I'm actually gonna try and shoot this over here. It went all around it, all bounced around it. Okay, let's get over here. See if we can get most of these in here. Aw, man. Okay, that's alright. Let's go back to sleep here. And the next thing we're going to go for is probably the day length and then vacuum capacity. So we'll start the next day, day 27. But yes, my boss he's in a decent position too right now. So he's currently the application manager or app dev manager, and he essentially runs the entire IT department at the current moment, because we used to have a CTO, but the CTO got canned, so he's been taking over that responsibility, and he's been doing a good job doing it and managing a whole lot of people and a whole lot of responsibility, even though he's just an app dev. But he got news on Wednesday, the day after my interview, that they're looking to promote him to be director, actually. So that's huge. And when he heard that, he recommended that I become the application manager. So that actually changes things significantly, because part of the reason why I needed to leave was not just the politics and stuff, but my son has some medical bills that are pretty expensive, and we just need better health insurance. Yeah, we can't afford anything. We only got $400 on that one, so let's just keep going. Need to look for better health insurance, as well as just a little bit more money to afford the stuff that he needs, the help that he needs. So that's been a bit of a challenge for my wife and I, but I really want my wife to be able to stay home, and so that we have the more of a traditional lifestyle. And I was able to pick that radio up. And I really want my son to be homeschooled, and I want my wife to raise my son. That makes sense. I want him to be like us, and your kids typically end up being like whoever they're around. And there are plenty of good teachers out there, good public teachers, but I want my kids to be like my wife and I. I married my wife for a reason, so I like her a lot. Some would say even love. But yeah, I just want my kids to be like me and my wife, and I feel like that's how you pretty much do it. It's have them be around you more so than others. But we got 233 that round, so we're going to be getting into like 600. Oh, we can get another berry eventually. But man, the upgrading is slow in this. Day 29. Maybe I got 81 of these. So aim for that guy. What are you, a crumb? Upgrade him again? That's what I'm talking about. Okay, we were able to do 2 upgrades on that one. So, yeah, moral of the story, I really want my wife to be able to stay home as much as possible to raise our son and all of our kids. So I will do whatever it takes. I will work as hard as possible to make that happen, because it's not only my wish, but it's my wife's desire as well. And as her husband, I should try my best to make that happen. And I want to serve her as much as possible. And it's not about, like I've said before, it's not about keeping score of who does what for who. It's just about the willingness to want to sacrifice as much as you do for the person that you love. And in this case, the people I love. It's a sacrifice for my kids as well. So we only got 292 on that one. So we are still, man, having a hard time here. We're saving up for this berry buddy, but maybe we want to get the increased day length instead, because that way we can spend more time collecting the berries and stuff. Let's get that, what do you call that? Bird bath. Let's get all this stuff. All right. Feeling pretty good about this one. Flamingos. My old coach, because I was a swimmer, my old swim coach loved these lawn flamingos. And when I was in high school, I went and moved across the country with them, and just so I can practice with them. And he had 2 boys that were pretty much about the same age as me. And yeah, he loved his lawn flamingos. So every single holiday, me and his sons got 1 flamingo each. And so by the end of it, he had like 20 lawn flamingos, and he was allowed to put them in the lawn, but his wife made him put them in the lawn in the backyard. So it's absolutely hilarious. 467 day. That was pretty good. So we'll increase the day length. The next one increases 80 seconds to 90 seconds. So we'll do, yeah, we'll focus on the berry buddy next one, and then the vacuum. And we have the berry blitz here very soon. I want to get a lot of that stuff over there. Yes. Oh, this is going to work on my aiming skills. Okay. Quick shot. And boom. Doesn't seem like you can do like collateral ones, where you can have more than, whoops, more than one hit another. That would be nice. That would be a little bit more satisfying, actually. Can I hit that one? Huh. Nice. But yeah, being a application development manager would be a pretty sweet deal, actually, for me. I am turning 30 this year, so that seems about right as far as experience-wise and where I could be for that. It's a little bit early and would be quite a step in responsibility, but with the age of AI and stuff able to help, like, it's not too far reached in my opinion. But time only tells. It's just one of those things that you are never really ready. Okay, we got 1,300. We got a lot of money that time. Let's do another berry buddy. Next one's 10,000, so the next is vacuum. Yeah, vacuum, and then we could do berry blitz duration, berry blitz bonus growth, 20 to 30 times. Significantly increases the whole size and launches all. That's fantastic. But anyways, yeah, I feel like you're never really qualified for the position that you're getting promoted into. It's kind of just like my boss was going to get promoted into a certain position, or he was interviewing for it, but they didn't think he was qualified for it just yet. And so it's just like, what is anyone really qualified to be in the position that they're getting promoted into? It's like, have they ever had experience doing what they have never done before because they don't have the position? Like, how does that make any sense? For those that they think that they have imposter syndrome because they don't feel like they are qualified for the position that they're getting promoted into. It's like, yeah, exactly. Like, join the club, because that's pretty much how promotions work. They're just kind of like betting on you to fill the responsibilities, and it's kind of just up to you to step up and get it done. Not that you don't have experience doing it. It's just about figuring out how to get the job done. Let's get all the coins. No coin left behind. Mr. Pig, we meet again. Berry blitz duration. Let's do the vacuum capacity. That was 12. Yeah, 6 to 12, and that's 12 to 18. That's gonna be very nice for us. I would like to get more of those pots and stuff. Would also like to get more stars. Throw that into the abyss that is above me. Okay, so the hole has stopped. Let's take that and just destroy that. So here we are. Sorry, excuse me. Oh, he's trying to kill himself? Not good. Okay, there's a raspberry dude that's been around here. And there's a star over here trying to hide. Alright, hopefully we can get over to these pots here. I really need to... Well, let's get this. I really need to make that happen because we've been kind of slacking with this. What's with all these gold fruit? Okay, very good, very good. Oh yeah, we got that. Easy peasy. 1,900 this day. That's actually huge. We can unlock the berry fountain. Okay, so theoretically, if we do the berry blitz and the berry fountain at the same time, it should work out just great. So I just need to know what buttons to press. Press H to activate the berry fountain. Where do you think you're going, Green Star? Okay, so G and H. So put the thing over there, and then do this real quick, and then G and H. Okay. Sweet. That was actually really big for us. Oh yeah, get in there. Get over here. Oh, there's the wand. Why did it get all the way over there? Let's try and collect this fruit and kind of finish up what the hole was doing here. Okay, get it over there. Don't fall in the hole. Get rid of the rest of those. We got 2 ray things left. So, should be fine. I wanted to collect some of those stars, but oh well. Let's just collect these coins, these cash monies. Get this going. 4,500 for this day. So we've really stepped it up. Although we had the berry blitz thing go on. What is this? Bonus growth? Yeah. We can probably do that a little bit later. We have like a pretty big cooldown. So let's increase the daytime. And another sledgehammer so we can get more walls destroyed. Let's see. Let's do this over here. Oh man, look at all those stars. This is like my birthday party. Not really. It's like Chuck E. Cheese. Oh, that one destroyed 2 at once. Can the shards break the other ones? I couldn't quite tell if that one broke multiple. So let's see. Let's get this going. Get the vacuum to suck up all the fruit. They definitely do not produce fruit that fast. I'm actually really shocked. I want that green one. Yes. Get out of my way. Destroyed. That one was trying to get away. Shoot a kiwi at him. Because why not? Okay, let's push that up there. And then let's get going. Well, let's push that over there. Okay. Now there's plenty of gnomes over there that are a little bit too happy, thinking that they're very safe. But I got the news for them. It may not be this day, but I will get them. Now let's pick up this cash money. Let's see the damage here. We're only at 1,000, which, I mean, that's a decent amount, but mostly our goal was to get a bunch of stars. We have 90 stars, so that's pretty decent. I guess we'll do the Blitz duration, because everything else is super expensive. 10,000, 90,000. That one's 8,500. That's a pop gun. Shoots darts that breaks. Oh my goodness, guys. We need that. But we'll get that for now, even though that doesn't help us too much right now, because we have how much longer? 7 minutes, 40 seconds left. So let's go over here. And maybe we'll be able to get them on the teeter-totter. There's so many stars. Oh man. And here. And here. And jump. And there. This is very satisfying. Breaking those orbs is awesome. I wonder if I can get these platforms in there. Where are all the dudes at? Let's just grab all of the fruit possible. And dump it in. Oh, that was nice. So just bring it over. Was that guy taking a nap? It's like you guys sleeping right now. If you are sleeping right now, if you are sleeping right now and enjoying the video, please leave a like in your sleep. And if you're awake, also do the same, please. Please leave a like, comment, subscribe. That's only if you're enjoying it. If you're not, also do the same. Otherwise, you will end up just like Barry here. Whoa. What's up, Jerry? Gary? Gary, Jerry, Harry. Oh, look at this.
On Friday, April 12th, we had a short shooting day, and the rest of the crew was leaving early. Barry reached out to me via email that morning about staying later to talk about things. He knew that I already knew what the meeting was about. He wanted to have a face-to-face, so I began planning.
What does that mean? Okay. Berry Blitz growth. Probably keep saving up for the dart, actually. Don't really want the other stuff. But I want to see if I can upgrade the... Was it the apple thing? Okay, it's a pear. Sweet. Pear better be worth a lot. Let's get that platform. And... want to break some more of these stars. Breaking these stars is kind of a bit of a chore, but it's not that bad, all things considered. Like, there are worse things to do. Like, if it was less satisfying to do it, I would have a hard time with it. Oh, there goes the green one. See ya. It's really nice having the extra capacity in this little vacuum gun thing. Okay, doesn't look like we're able to get that. So we'll just move on. I'm not going to put any more effort or time into trying to make things fit if they're not going to just fit right away. Otherwise, it's not as satisfying. But it is kind of blocking my way to push, to shoot the fruit in. Make sure that it's not coming towards me yet. Just like that. That was super risky, but we made it. And we did not make a ton of money on that one. We can do the pickup range, but I feel like the Berry Blitz growth, we're going to get that by the next time it's up again. I think that's in like 5 minutes. Yeah, 4 minutes, 30 seconds. We're not going to be done with this day until... we're not going to be done with this day before that happens. Let's just keep going with this. Keep grinding. The green one. Yes. Slam dunked it. Call me Michael Jordan. He's trying to get away. Alright. So anyways, I will keep you guys updated with the manager situation. I mean, that's a pretty unique scenario in which they are kind of putting into place, because part of the reason why I was also leaving was because upper management was making such terrible decisions on just all the software that they were choosing. They were deciding on software before even consulting IT and like my manager. So they didn't really even know what was going to go into integrating these software products. So now that they have decided to go with it without our knowledge and our expertise as far as information, they're having to work with these people by themselves and then realizing that they can't do it and they made a terrible mistake. But since they've already made the decision, 3,300 for this day, that's pretty good. So there we go, the Blitz growth right there. I told you guys we'd get it beforehand. But let's go for, man, the movement speed, I guess. No, we need the darts. What are we doing? Get so distracted, guys. But yeah, upper management is realizing how much of a mistake they've made with deciding on third-party software when we could have just made it ourselves. And essentially, especially since we have access to Claude Code now, it's just completely different. It's a completely different game because Claude Code, it kind of removes the need of the busy work for coding. You still need somewhat of an expertise of how to structure things and architect code, but you don't have to actually write the code, so it's a lot faster and it's so much nicer. I'm just embracing the AI coding. There's no point in fighting against it if you're not implementing it and taking advantage of it or finding ways to take advantage of it. Like, you're behind. So might as well embrace it and don't fight it and just work with it. The enemy of my enemy is my friend, and that is AI for me. Here we are. And so now we're gonna have to implement a whole bunch of stuff to integrate with these third-party softwares, and you know, that's job security for us. So me and my coworkers, we don't mind at all. It helps us out. Makes us feel way more secure when we have these conversations with upper management and they realize these things, and it's just, in a way, it's sinfully gratifying, but it's okay. It's not like I'm preying on their downfall or anything. I'm just thankful that they are justly receiving the punishment that they deserve. I did not realize that this bed also has eyes. Whoa. Okay, so we need about 3,300 left for the dart gun. So let's just keep going with that. And man, I can just blast these guys as they're coming out. I still have not made it to the gnomes in the back there. Just absolute embarrassment. Hopefully I can get it this time around. Is there anything else to do in this map? I could get the hammer, but that's not the most helpful. These guys just produce not very fast, so it just makes it pretty tough to produce enough to feed it to where it moves more. Maybe if I get more range for the hole, then it would be a little bit better. But I'm just trying my best here, man. This thing's producing pears. So that must be random on what it produces. It just doesn't produce one fruit, it produces all the fruit. Like, does it cycle through, or is it random based on the fruit that you have already? And just like that, we're like running out of time again. Come on. Okay, at least we got the fruit in there before the end of time. And then tomorrow we have 8 seconds until Berry Blitz and the fountain. So, although we have this rewind now. For 25% permanent berry grow speed, our berry grow speed has been absolute trash, so we're going to rewind. Alright, so now we have access to a pear. Oh yeah, this is going to speed up our... Oh man, nice. This is going to speed up our progress so much. Oh, and I have to pick up the coins again. No. So we just got Gary, Larry, Harry over here, just chilling around the hole. Hope they're doing as well as you guys are. But yes, it's currently Saturday, so it's an absolute gorgeous day out. I'm so thankful for that. We've had such weird weather lately. It's been so weird. We've had, like I said in the previous episode, we've had tornadoes, we've had wind, high wind, rain, snow, and now it's like 60 something degrees outside, which is absolutely perfect. It's not too hot, it's not too cold, and I'm gonna take advantage of it by maybe doing a little bit of fishing later, but then just spending it with my wife and son outside playing. Alright, let's see. Movable hole, I want the vacuum. Do 2, and then increase day, and then sledgehammer. Man, star wand. Although we don't really need the star wand right now because we can't really upgrade much. And we don't have access to the stars yet either. Whatever. We're doing it, guys. At least we have 25% more produce speed, or whatever you call it. Yes, absolutely gorgeous out. For example, of the craziness of weather, I went into work on Wednesdays. Wednesdays are usually my day to go into the office. So I work from home 4 days out of the week. And then I go into the office on Wednesdays. And usually I wake up quite a bit earlier so I can go out on the river that's nearby. So on my way to work, I drive past a river, and that river is connected to the Great Lakes over here, and I love to get in there and fish, but you have to get out there. Oh, I have to collect it myself. I am getting that collection upgrade this time. Don't forget, guys. Please leave a comment of don't forget. But I love stopping by the river and fishing before work. My boss doesn't get to work until like 9 or so in the morning, so it usually gives me like an hour or so to fish, which is really nice. Got 2,500 on that one. Let's grab this one. Grab the orb generator thing. Berry Blitz. Berry Blitz duration. We're going to hold off on Berry Blitz until we can get the fountain because I can't pick them all up. So let's go here. So last year I would do the same thing, but I was able to have some pretty decent success over the springtime rather than the winter time. Because like on Wednesday when I went, it was 22 degrees outside, and I got out there and I was like 20 minutes in, and I brought these electric hand warmer things that I got for Christmas from my wife's grandma, which are an amazing gift, by the way. They're rechargeable and they're so warm and so nice. I really appreciate them. But when I got them, I grabbed them. I didn't check if they were charged or not, and I was freezing after like 20 minutes. My fingers were so cold, and because I'm getting them wet because I'm putting them in the water and kind of handling wet line and stuff. And when you reel in, you gotta be kidding me. What an idiot, guys. Okay. That would have been it for the fountain too. Whatever. We're okay. We got really greedy there, but we can get the rest of these guys, get them to where they belong, which is in the trash. Yeah, my fingers were freezing, and I brought my heaters out to, or my hand warmers out to try and get them warm a little bit, because I have some fishing gloves which have the fingertips and stuff exposed. But with hand warmers, when you're fishing, you're supposed to put them on the opposite side of your palm, so that, because that's where most of the blood flows and stuff. And I put them around my wrists. I get it all ready, but then I push the button to turn them on, and they are completely dead. So that cut my fishing trip down from like an hour to about 20 minutes or so. So that was a little bit of a bummer, but not too bad. I still was able to get out there and have some fun. That's all part of it, is just being outdoors and just enjoying God's creation. Because there's just something about being outside early in the morning. It's just so nice. So we got 2,900 on that one. We can get the berry fountain ability, and with that we are going to be able to hopefully get some decent things to drop down the hole. I'm gonna open up this area over here, so because there's the buckets here. I really want to do that. But anyways, also wanted to wait for the orbs to get out of the way. Do I have to do this again? No. Okay. Wasn't sure how much it reset. But yeah, being outdoors next to water, especially the rushing river, so gorgeous. Deep in the morning. Yeah, that's one way to explain it. Let's do HG. Get them all out there. Produce. Keep going. That is so satisfying, guys. Okay, that was insane. That's gonna be so much money. We have 117 of the stars. We should be able to afford another upgrade for the one of the fruit guys. I think the pear dude. How much is the next pear upgrade? Well, I guess I'll never know. Okay, run around, because the whole moves apparently. Okay, we're at $6,000. Or $7,000. Wow. Okay. Do the bonus growth there. Do more time. Next one is 90 seconds to 110, so that's a 20-second jump. That's really good. Feel good about that one. We'll do the pickup range next time, and then, so rewind 2 is 50,000. Okay. Let's see what damage we can do here. Okay. I do want to see how much the next upgrade is for the pair. 200. Okay. So let's grab these rocks over here. And I need the pop gun thing, because I really need to free up the airspace here. We're getting a little out of control here. Don't fall in. It's gonna work out for us there. Not bad, not bad. It's a lot of money and stars there. We're gonna have a lot for when we have the pop gun. Get them thrown in there. Alright. Man, tons of fruit here. Let's just get them over there so we can just expedite the process here. And some raspberries and pears. What's your guys' favorite fruit? Leave a comment, your favorite fruit. My favorite fruit, man, I love peaches. Back home in Washington, from where I'm from, oh, that's so much money. There were tons of peach orchards because peaches love dry weather and dry soil. For some reason, for being such a juicy fruit. Oh my goodness. Anyways, we had 38,000 or 3,800 on that one. Not bad. Not great, but not bad. Next thing we'll get is the pop gun. Absolutely. But yeah, used to go to orchards all the time to pick fruit and pick peaches. Oh, so nice. Such a wonderful fruit. It's like we would go out there, you grab a bucket, and then you fill a bucket full, and then you fill your bucket, and while you're doing that, you're able to pick them and eat them, and it's such a wonderful experience. The fruit, oh man, the peaches over there for some reason are just so delectable. And when you get them right off the tree, they are so juicy and just ready. And when you pick a peach, when they're ready to be picked and eaten, you literally just reach your hand out and you just like touch it. You grasp it in your hand and you don't even need to pull it. It just falls instantly into your hand. Like, take me, I'm ready. And it is so glorious. Anyways, if I haven't convinced you enough that my favorite fruit is peaches, well, maybe you're convinced now. But yes, love peaches. You let me know what you guys think and what your favorite fruit is, because I'm interested. I also like kiwis. Kiwis also hold a special place in my heart. I've had them, my elementary school growing up actually served them. It wasn't really the craziest nice elementary school. Like I've said before, my family didn't grow up with a ton of money. The pop gun there. I was one of the guys that got free school lunches and man, yeah. Anyways, but yeah, press left mouse button to shoot the pop gun. Okay, let's get this out of here. Missing an opportunity here to shoot all these. Oh, this is the way to do it, guys. This is so nice. And I have enough to upgrade the pears to whatever's next. I'm not sure what is, but we'll find out. Man, I was really missing out on a lot of these. Okay. So let's get these guys. Let's go over there. But yeah, my school served kiwis and it was fantastic. I used to eat the skin and everything for that extra fiber. Didn't really care much for... I don't really care much for texture. Like, it doesn't bother me when food is involved. I really just care about temperature and flavor. But at the same time, like, different foods are meant to be eaten at different temperatures. So if it works for the food that you're eating, then like it doesn't matter. That doesn't bother me as much. It's just what bothers me is if you eat something that is meant to be hot or warm and it's just not. Like for me, it's hard for me to have coffee when it's cold. I don't know what it is about it. Especially black coffee. Black coffee, I prefer my coffee black. And it's almost impossible for me to enjoy it when it's cold. 3200. I feel like we need to get the whole movement speed up, but also whole range. Whole range is probably worth more in my opinion. So let's see what's going on. Let's wake up. Okay, sorry for grabbing you, man. So I want to upgrade the pair there. Now you are a... He's a peach. That's what I'm talking... Oh, I could be shooting these suckers. Get the green guy. See that lead, guys? That's 5 years of Battlefield 1 experience right there. Insane. That was a game that I really loved in college. I love Black Ops 3, especially the zombies, and Battlefield 1. Battlefield 1 was just kind of above it, ahead of its time a little bit. It wasn't anything like abnormal, like nothing terribly special about it, but it was just the feel that it gave. It was just awesome. Like when you're in there's the map Suez. Me and my college friend absolutely loved that match and that map because it just really gave you the feel of, man, you're in the trenches, you are charging, you're doing your best to keep them from advancing. Oh, it was so fun. But that, along with Call of Duty Zombies, you know, that kept me out of trouble. Video games kept me out of trouble when I was in college. I didn't really care much for the parties in there. I just couldn't be bothered. I went to some of them. Let me see. I have 10,000 now. So do I care much about the whole movement speed as much as I do the movement range? Probably not. Let's do the movement range. And then I can afford the next capacity upgrade for the vacuum. That would be pretty big. Alright. Oh wait, okay, I gotta shoot these. So yeah, I love playing video games with my friend rather than going to these parties. It's just way more enjoyable, way more exciting. My friend always made them very fun too. And like, me and my friend, we lived in different houses as far as like across campus. We lived on campus, on housing on campus, but it wasn't in dorms, it was in actual houses. And so we lived in different houses, and my friend was so funny. If I ever wanted to play a game with him, it wasn't good enough for us to play it online. He always wanted to be in the same room. So he would literally either, he would show up at my house in like 5 minutes, literally with a TV and his Xbox, just ready to go, ready to play. And I absolutely love that. Or if I was willing to come over, like I would go over to his house with my TV and my Xbox, and it was just so much fun doing all that. Like those are the things I remember more so than the parties and all the other crap that's involved with it. It was just so much more fun. So many more memories like that. And there was one time my actual roommate, he was having an allergic reaction to something. So I was doing homework and he comes into my room and he's like, dude, I think I'm having an allergic reaction to something. And he's got hives on his side and on his tushy. He's coming in with his underwear and he's like showing me his butt. And he's like, dude, I got hives on my butt. I think something's going on. So we wait like maybe a half hour just to make sure that everything is all right and just monitoring him. I could do the sledgehammer again and go for more walls, but I'm not sure. I think I want to just do the vacuum capacity and the pickup range. So we're doing 5.5, whatever that means. But anyways, we were monitoring the dude, and then after 30 minutes, his lips started to swell up. So then I was just like, well, that's not good, because he wanted to take a nap, and so he took a nap, and then lips swelled up, and he woke up, and he was like, dude, I'm not doing any better. I'm actually doing way worse. And so I texted my friend that I played games with, and I was like, dude, he's having an allergic reaction. And not even like 30 seconds later, I swear to you guys, he was so fast. We hear his car pull into the side of the road, and he rolls down the window. He's just like, get in! And it was absolutely just so hilarious how fast he was. And like, he sped to the emergency room and would stop at the red lights, but then would make sure no cars are coming, and then he would just blast through it. Like, what a friend. Like, those are the type of friends that, you know, you stay friends with. And him and I have kind of gotten quite busy with our different lives that we have, and he has like a couple different jobs, so he's quite busy with his life. But it was very funny. It's always a really great time whenever we do like catch up and get back and meet and just talk about old stories, and my wife gets to hear a lot of those stories, and there are a lot of things that I don't remember. Not because I was drunk or anything, but just because I have a pretty poor memory when it comes to college, and that he reminds me of. And we'll actually do the movement speed. So she always gets to hear different stories whenever we get together, and it's just a really enjoyable time. Oh man, he ducked it. Okay, so my goal is to get another one of these guys upgraded pretty decently. Get that guy all the way up to the pear. So we have the peach dude here, and I'm hoping to get pretty much all of this stuff. Actually, I want to go over there. So we have movement speed for the hole. Keep it going. Hopefully the fruit with the movement stuff, hopefully the fruit that I put in kind of expands the range it can go. That would be really nice and helpful. Excuse me, Mr. Peach. Okay, let's get over and just suck those guys up. You're not supposed to be upside down. But yes, fond memories of all of that. It's so good. Don't have a lot of fond memories in college, but those are just some of those that are just so funny. Most of them involve him and my other buddy, Adam. Okay, let's get this money. 8,900, not too bad. I think the day length, probably the berry buddy, I suppose. Either that or the sledgehammer. Probably the sledgehammer, so I can unlock the new area. Wasn't able to get that table. Just shoot up in the air. Hopefully I can get something. And then it's my goal to get that guy over there. Get this pear guy over there as well. Where do you think you're going? Where do you think you're going? Get over in the corner. We have a table to get. Aw. Doesn't fit. Hopefully that won't affect the table at all. Probably will though. Let's go on this side. Okay, come on. Yeah, I don't think we're gonna be lucky with that. That's fine. We don't need, Oh, wait. Oh, it's so close to getting in there. Come on. Come on, don't do this to me. Look at that guy. That was a big star. Okay. We'll get this stuff. Come on. Come on, pear. Oh man, golden pair. Alright, just get all the cash money we can. And then for sure I'm gonna get the sledgehammer and then open up the rest of the area. Next sledgehammer. And then there's another one. Okay. Berry buddy, blueberry. So I assume we can get 2 more. So 100,000 for the next one. Yikes. Expensive. Forgot I had to shoot these again. I don't have to, but prefer to. So I have the next sledgehammer. Throw that at that. Okay. Campfire. Gary and Larry. Save a brat for me, guys. I love brats. Speaking of brats, I had brats for lunch today. It's so nice. Brats with spicy brown mustard is just so good. Oh, we got numbers here. 42414. Now what does that mean? We're kind of cooking with... Oh man, threw that way over there. Spoke too soon, guys. I'm not sure if this is the most efficient way to do this. Kind of spending the entire day throwing this at the walls here. And we're already only have like 10 seconds left. Are there any more efficient ways to do that? Because if there are, I definitely was not doing it. Wake up. Okay. Let's shoot these. Okay, we can actually do the berry blitz thing. So we might as well take advantage of that and go over here, perhaps? Okay, now I need this and throw it at that. Kind of just do the rest of this wall here. Feeling good, feeling good. And nice. So now let's collect all of this fruit here. Where's the hole? It's over there. Okay. Hopefully I was able to get some of it in there. Pears, the peaches. Oh man, I love fruit. This makes me want a smoothie so bad. Can I finagle my way to get that tent? Oh, there's no way it's fitting in there. Okay, we got 125 of the stars, so maybe at some point I'll be able to upgrade another one of our fruit. Can't see anything. 30,000, 32,000. That berry blitz was huge for us. Okay, it's not much cash. I can't hardly see anything. All I can see is his eyes. Surround yourself in a bibble to float. Okay. Coin pickup range. The daytime increase is insane. Berry fountain cooldown though. It's almost 2 minutes that it drops. Well, it's 1.5 minutes almost. But an extra 20 seconds is actually really huge. Another 1 second for that. That sounds pretty good. Alright, let's see. Oh, actually, let's shoot these. Tons of green ones on that one. Just take some pop shots at them over there. Okay, let's see what we can drop in the hole. We have some of the buckets over here, so we should probably go for those. Suck up all the fruit that we can and then just get it shot into the hole there. I should probably upgrade that blueberry dude. Seems to be struggling a little bit. Can I just drop it on him? Can you be upgraded again? Yes, you can. And again. And again? No. Alright. That wasn't half bad anyways. So it would be nice to get a majority of the stuff stuck in there so that we get more of this stuff sucked in so that we get more stars. Okay, go for all of this. Easy peasy. Oh, nice. Oh, yeah. Alright. Let's get Larry in there. Mr. Peach over here is just having a ball. Are there any secrets that I'm missing right now? It seems like there is a bit of a Easter egg of some sort that I'm not even caring really too much about at the current moment, but I probably should. I'm having too good of a time just doing the main quest of the game. But so far at our 11,000. Let's look at what we should get next. I think I don't really care too much about the bibble, but the cooldown is actually going to be pretty useful. So let's take a look at that. Do want to open this up again, because there was this thing here. So we have -1 reset +2. Then we have 4-2 4-1-4. That's obviously the same orientation as this. So let's just do this really quick. So it's -1 +2 reset. So I'm going to reset just in case. So we get to 4. That's 4. 2. 4. 3, 2, 1. And then that's 3, 5, 1. And we got it easy. Goodness gracious, that gets me every time. Alright, all the walls I believe are taken care of. Let's get the hole over here. Get it moving. Can't be slacking on the job. Alright, get it over there perhaps. And we'll just take care of the stars whenever we can. This is a really fun game. Been really enjoying this. Even just the main... Oh yeah. It's like flushing pheasant or something like that. What's going on up there? Oh, I guess once I get the bibble thing, I can float up there, right? Almost ran right into the hole. That would have been so bad. I didn't even finish telling you guys about my fishing story. I get in these tangents of like telling you guys a story, and then my mind goes somewhere completely different, and then I just keep on that branch and I don't ever bring it back. Hello, Mr. Piggy. Bring me back. So I'm actually going to do the cooldown there, so we have more of the berry blitz and the bonus stuff. But anyways, last year around April, I went fishing before work once, and I caught a nice steelhead. Caught quite a few steelhead that morning, actually. I had a great time fishing, caught a few steelhead, and then I kept one for food-wise, because in this particular river, it's quite warm around the springtime, and they don't really make it back to the Great Lakes, and so they encourage you to keep them if you catch them, and it's not too bad. And like, I love steelhead as far as eating wise. Like, they're one of my favorite fish to eat, even almost more so than salmon. It's just a fish that has hardly any flavor, like fish flavor. I know some people like that, but I don't really like the fishy taste too much. But steelhead is just perfect in the fact that it doesn't have it as much. So it's just so nice when I'm able to catch one, and so I brought it back to work, and I just took it and unloaded it from my car in the parking lot, and then just filleted it right in the middle of the parking lot. And then I had my vacuum sealer in my car at the time, because I was prepared. You never know when you want to keep one. So I was prepared for that. And so I just brought the fillets inside, vacuum sealed them real quick, and then I just put them in the freezer. I offered a few fillets to some of my coworkers, and they wanted some, so of course I gave them to them. But let's see. I will unlock the bibble so I can get on top of the building so I can see what's up there, actually. But yeah, that was a funny thing. We joke about that to this day, about how I just showed up with a steelhead and then filleted it in the middle of the parking lot. But yeah, I really enjoy just a lot of butter, a little bit of yellow onion on the fish with some either just salt and pepper or lemon pepper. Absolutely fantastic. It's just no better way to have fish. Although my wife just recently made a sauce that is, it's sriracha sauce with sugar, and she cooks it down so it's like a nice consistency, has a nice little thickness to it. And I can only imagine that it is fantastic with fish. It's like, I really enjoy cocktail sauce. And it's nothing like that. Cocktail sauce is a bit more horseradishy. So, and I don't mind the horseradish sauce with like shrimp and stuff, but I don't think I'd like it with steelhead. But yes, it was good times last spring with all of that. It's a huge blessing to have a river like this nearby, and it's so fun. But I like fishing and all, but you know, it's just, I'm not even close to being as good of a fisherman as my uncle. My uncle is an insane fisherman. He is so good. And he doesn't even like to eat fish. He's the type of person that just likes to catch them. Okay, let's gather all of the coins here. But yeah, he likes to just catch the fish and also take people out to catch fish. He just likes the fight that they give, and also just the enjoyment people have catching them. And he's better than any other guide that I've ever experienced. I've experienced like one guided fishing trip as far as knowing the inner workings of it. I've never paid for one myself though. I want to get up to the top of the building, so I'm going to do that right away. Okay. It looks like, oh man, pumpkin. So it looks like I have to bring a bunch of different fruit up here. Potentially. So I will just do that the next time I restart. There's plenty of other secret stuff that I'm missing, and I don't know how to do it yet. I haven't really looked at it, actually. So I can't really say that. Can't really say I don't know how to do it, because I haven't tried. I really want the hole to get upgraded. Okay, so let's go over there, do the arch thing. Pergola, I believe that's what that's called. Alright, easy sauce. But yeah, my uncle is a fantastic fisherman. And he's so humble about it too. He'll never say anything about it. And there have been, when I took my wife out to Washington for the first time, it was her first time ever fishing as well and catching a fish, and she caught a massive, like 12-pound steelhead, just so huge. And we got back to, whoa, what was that freaky noise? Anyways, when we got back to the dock from fishing, it was around noon. And if you know anything about steelhead fishing, the fish don't really bite too much on the latter half of the day. It's usually just mornings when they're pretty hot. And I guess I could take this up there. Right? Is this how I do it? Oh. Go, go, go. What's happening? right? Did I do it right? And boom. Nope, guess not. Okay. So let's go over here. I guess I don't know what I'm doing. Probably have to do it in a certain order, which I'm missing. But yes, we got back to the dock to where the boat launch was, and the DNR is there, which is the Department of Natural Resources. They make sure everyone's following the rules and stuff, and also do fish counts and stuff, and make sure fishing resources are taken care of, and they're a very necessary point of our natural resources and keeping them healthy and all of that good stuff. And they were doing the counting, and my wife's fish was the first fish that they saw that day, and actually all weekend. So it was actually a pretty decent deal. So it just goes to show, they know my uncle too, and they just know that when he comes back and he has people with him, he knows that they have a fish. And it's just really awesome. And also, fun fact, he on one of his lunch breaks one time, he entered a fishing contest or a fishing tournament for steelhead, and I think that's all the coins that I have. I think I want to save up for the rewind too. And so he entered this contest, and so the next day he went out in the morning, fished for like an hour, went to work, caught a really big steelhead, and a couple of them actually, and then he turned in his info and then went to work. And then his wife had no idea that he even entered the tournament until she saw him in the paper and the fact that he won the tournament. So it's just so, my uncle is so hilarious. Just an absolute jokester too. He doesn't take life too seriously, which it's just those types of people are just so enjoyable to be around. Like, of course they take the reason why they're here seriously. But as far as like getting upset about little things, it's just they have the right mindset when it comes to that. So it's just a nice level head, or another level head to have around when you think you're going crazy, when everyone else around you is thinking differently. Oh yeah, get in there. She's gonna blow. Okay. Dial down the weirdness. Okay. Let's take a look in a little bit to see what other secrets we are missing. Because we're definitely missing a bit of stuff. And I'm stuck. Okay. Okay, get all of the coins and then take a look around the area. It's big money. Huge money. Alright, feeling good about all of that. So we will wait until 50,000, so we have about $300 more dollars. So we'll take a look inside of here. Actually, what are we doing? I almost jumped in the hole. So put it over there, do G and H. Okay, let's take a look. Enter password. Okay, so this is, that's gotta be the code, right? So that's B, I, Q, T, B, I, Q, T. Okay. What's in the trash? Okay, start. Can't do anything. Smoothie order. Smoothie ideas, my fave. Perfect ratio, half blueberries, 3 strawberries, 1 peach. Good little boring. Strawberry, raspberry, 2 sour, 2 watery. Okay. Award. Winning television producer reported missing. News hole. Halloween highlights. Big color comes to a small town. Okay, nothing. Interesting. Entry codes reset again. Please read. This is a studio-wide email, and we have once again reset the passcodes as we've noticed multiple infractions from staff allowing friends, family, visitors to the building after hours. Reminder, this is not allowed and put unnecessary risk on the studio. Do not tell anyone that this isn't a studio employee. What? New security code is 42414. Please let this be the last email I have to send about the subject. Ed. Barry, you ultimately have the final say in how you run your production. If this is what you think will right the ship, we support your recommendation. If there's anything else you need during this transition, don't hesitate to reach out. So 42414. Interesting. So I did the Blitz thing, but I don't think that'll help us because we plan on just rewinding. So we have a passcode for something. I don't know if I saw... What's up, dude? I don't know if I saw anything for it, though. Like any place to put a passcode. Don't think I saw one. But to be fair, I wasn't really looking. The hole grows larger. One thing I do need is... I want to start throwing this stuff over. Launch it. Okay, peach. 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 Okay, it does a decent amount, actually. So I can try and Kobe-in it all the way over there. Along with the rest of them. And Kobe. Ooh. Buzzer beater shot right there. Oh, I have to click to get all these up. Unbelievable. Gonna get tons of money, that's for sure. Alright. I saw you, Larry, trying to hide that cash back there. Don't even try to. Don't even try to hide it. Look at that guy. Okay, let's unlock the movable hole. Let's unlock Sledgehammer, that, Star Wand, Orb Generator, Vacuum, Movement Range. Easy peasy. So we're expediting this now. I don't know if I want to upgrade the rate anymore, just because I don't want to waste too much time. I should be able to be a bit more efficient now. So let's go over here. I just want to try and grow the hole as much as possible. We have the sledgehammer there. And the next thing is over here. Mr. Gnome over here. You trying to push me in the hole, Mr. Kiwi? You will find that it does not work out for you. Okay, get it back over there. And we will go for more peaches. And hopefully we get as much into the hole as possible. I really need to pick up with just walking over the coins, not having to click on everything. It's just so much nicer just walking over it and collecting it versus this. I mean, still fairly efficient, but just not the most efficient I could be. And the hole is moving, so I have to be super close to this thing. And it's super sketch. Does it get faster and faster the more or the longer I am like not asleep? So I'm pretty much taking it to my bed. So it's just kind of creepy. Alright guys, going to bed. Okay, more time. And there's pickup range, but then there's blitz duration. That should do it. Day 66, I believe. So let's move this over here, pick up the gnome, and over to the flamingo. So now everything should be times 0.5 in addition to the 1, so should be doing pretty decent with everything. I'm wondering what the next upgrade cost is for the stars for the fruit, and also what the next fruit is. So it looks like we got everything in this area pretty quickly. So let's start moving on to the next thing. I don't really care too much about opening that up. Let's do this, and then this. I just don't want it to... Come on, pick it up. Pick it up. What was that? I just don't want it to getting harassed here. Don't want the hammer to just fly too far. It's kind of hard to see it even when I'm throwing it into the walls here. Okay, so that wasn't too bad, but we need some sort of money here. Okay, we got something for upgrades. It wasn't much, but it was much bigger that we opened up the area. So let's get movement range for the hole, and I think the Blitz bonus growth is huge. And we can do the Blitz fruit thing. We'll move it over here, and then we will move it to that back left corner where all the buckets are. Oh yeah. My wife and I just recently watched Waterworld. I don't know if you guys have ever seen that. It's quite a strange movie. But it's not the worst movie I've ever seen. But it's also not the best. So let's do GH and just get everything over there. The hole needs to just grow and grow and grow. I'll just pick up the cash money and fruit at the same time. I need all the fruit so that we can actually get the hole over there. It's a fun concept for a game. Such a good idea. Thoughts on stealing it? Okay. I don't have my pistol. Forgot about that. Sitting here trying to click to shoot him, and I forget that I don't have the pistol. Okay, things should be rolling pretty quickly by now. We got 37,000 from that. That was pretty huge. The next one's 200,000, so I don't know if it'd be worth it to even do that. Let's do movement speed, whole movement in general, and then let's just keep going forward. Yeah, I know. So we'll just keep shooting these. I need to check and see what the next fruit cost is. Like if it's like 800 stars, is it 400? I don't know. I'll just keep shooting these until I'm done. Okay, that wasn't half bad. So the hole can move quite a bit actually. I'm a bit surprised. So we'll get it back in that corner here. Do I have the vacuum upgrade to get it to do 12 fruit? It seems like I'm doing quite a bit. Not a ton, but enough. Just get it all over there so it just falls right into it. And get it in there. Pick it all up. Okay, we'll move it to there. And then over. Easy peasy. I was going to pick up the wand to see how much things were going to cost, but that's okay. We'll get it next time. Not sure I like the look of the coins here though, but that's completely minuscule compared to everything else because it's a great game. So we'll increase the day length here. Then probably the next thing we'll do is the vacuum capacity, but we'll figure that out once we get there. Day 69, let's hear it for day 69. Okay, let's clean up the back right corner. Let's pop some of these stars because we had a sky full of stars last time. Shooting the peaches. Get that one? Okay, that was the most important one. Okay, over here. Then we'll just grab what we can. Alright. Oh, don't forget that rock. Alright, get back over there. If I could just shoot darts down the hole and it not care about it, that would be great. Oh, it's bouncing off the tiles. Okay. I'm gonna need the next sledgehammer here soon. It's gonna be no time. Alright, easy sauce. Maybe need more movement speed for the hole because this is slow. Alright. So we almost got the top left corner. We got just about everything else taken care of. But let's see. Yeah, no more money. 16,000, almost 17,000. Not too bad for that. Let's do the vacuum capacity, and then we'll do the next sledgehammer, just so we have it. We're kind of speedrunning it at this point. So we'll have it go over there, and then we will be shooting the stars. Can't shoot them too low, I guess, because they're like invulnerable at a certain point. Green star. Blue one. Get it, get it, get it, get it, get it. Oh yeah. Okay. Pretty great. You guys, your time has come. Don't try to escape it. You can't sleep your way through this. So I'm going to actually just get things opened up a bit more. I really just need, if I do it at this kind of an angle, I should be able to pick things up, or pick it up, because I can't see it through the debris. That's my problem. These old eyes, they can't really tell what's going on. Okay, speed run it. It's really unique. I wonder what's beyond that wall there. I haven't been outside of that yet. I like this little camping area though with the gnomes. I really want to go camping. Didn't really hardly make much money this time around. Wasn't really focused on it, but focused on opening up the area, and then next time around we'll be able to really get after it. So we can't upgrade anything, so we'll just go on to the next day. Day 71. So let's have it move over there. In the meantime, we'll go over here and just hit this up. Try our best to keep track of everything. What was that? Come on. Put your back into it. Pretend like you care. So we have all that. Feeling good about it. Only 2 coins there. What's up with that? Get that guy. Oh, he jumped in willingly. He was ready. He was ready to go. Can't blame him. Now, can the tent fit in there? It's kind of a weird... I don't think it can. It was almost kind of stuck there for a moment. Yeah, I don't think we can pick up the tent just yet. So we'll just go for all the smaller stuff. It's not that big of a deal. Not including myself. I don't want to pick myself up. I keep forgetting to check what the next upgrade cost is for this. Where's that Peach? There he is. What's the next one? 800. So he's a banana. That's strange. How are you, Peach? Or Pear? Not a peach. What are you, crazy? Just gotta suck everything up. And win. So we only have 14,000 on that. We need to save up 800 stars for the next thing. Because we have a banana now. If only there was a way to make it so that these just break for some other reason as a chain reaction. It seems like the explosions that are caused by... Come on, man. Okay. Seems like the explosions that are caused by the others breaking forces the ones that are below it to just kind of choke a bit. So let's go over here and go for those. I want to follow the banana around because it's got the most valuable stuff. And we can fit trees in there, so that's nice to know. So we'll keep that in mind. Banana dude, don't go too far. Okay, let's go over here. Maybe, just maybe, it will fall in correctly again. Maybe if I bring it back. Okay, that was good. That was good. What about these guys? They're not doing anything. They're just trying to play dead like possums. Now, is it possum or opossum? Opossum for you guys. Because it depends on where you are if you're correct or not. So I guess in the Northwest, or sorry, North America, not Northwest, we have opossums. So it's like you quickly say the O, so it's just like a possum. And then Australia actually has possums, so they just say possum. We'll do the cooldown. We've needed that cooldown for quite some time. And then we'll do the coin pickup range. And then we'll do the movement speed or movement range at some point once we actually get the cash money for that. But we did unlock the banana, so instead of wasting my time waiting for them to all just come out, I'm just gonna shoot it as it goes over to consume more souls. Don't worry, I got you guys. Now, how many of you guys have actually played this game? I am curious. It's a pretty popular game. I'm not surprised by it being popular, but it's just like such a strange concept that it's just weird and not typical for a game like this to be somewhat popular. But no shade to the game itself, just was kind of surprised. But it also seems like I have to get the trees just right in order for them to fall right into the hole. It's kind of difficult. Might have been better for us to go to the top left rather than just go around the rest of the perimeter. But that's okay. We're learning. We'll just go over there and then suck up some of this other stuff. Get some bananas. Bananas are worth so much, I can't not. Okay, get this. Cash money. Drop the gold coins there. Oh, the gold coins are worth so much. Now we're making real money. We should have upgraded the banana a long time ago. I don't know what we were doing. Apparently not playing the game correctly. And now one of you guys are going to point out another thing that I've been doing wrong. So I apologize in advance if I've done something incorrectly that I should be doing. But, I'm just doing the best I can with the knowledge that I have. So I apologize in advance. Nice. Get the green ones, and get the blue one. Okay. So let's focus on moving this hole around and sucking up all of the innocent life in the area. And there's another tape here.
On Miss Rainbow's Berry Patch, the show I created and star in. The show was in trouble, financially and critically. I saw the writing on the wall, heard the rumblings from the studio. I knew I was on the chopping block.
Yikes. Seems like Barry was on the chopping block, actually. Literally. Well, I guess that's pretty unique. I can't do anything with this. Okay. Get in there? That was not great. What in the world is happening? Sheesh. Get me out of here. Don't tell me I'm stuck. Okay, thank goodness. Can I just shoot it up in the corner? Maybe? Okay, good thing I can't get that. Guess we'll just wait a minute. What are your guys' greatest fears? That's one of the harder questions for me to answer actually at this point in time. Because fear is a weird thing. And it can be perceived as a lot of different things. Let's do the bibble just in case so I don't get trapped. So we need 800 stars for the next upgrade, I believe. So in order to upgrade the banana, and then we will be absolute cash money. Let's go over there to the bottom right and get that table. So I'm gonna get these guys. Okay, nice. So we'll just keep the hole charged up. We'll go for the pergola next after all that stuff. Okay, over here. Okay, just keep on running. Easy peasy. But yeah, let me know what your fears are in a comment or something. Rational or irrational. No, give me a rational fear and then an irrational fear. I think that would be unique to know. So a rational fear for me more so has to do with, like I said earlier, not being able to provide for my family and us just kind of having to accommodate that. So that's my rational fear, and my irrational fear is probably, goodness gracious, I hate being in like very deep bodies of water where you can't see the bottom and you can't see anything underneath you or anything. So like if you were to drop me out in the middle of the ocean, I would have a pretty hard time keeping calm. I would be able to do it because there would be nothing, I would understand like there's nothing else I can do, so I might as well just keep calm, act like an absolute just piece of meat out there, make myself as tasty looking as possible so I can just get taken care of as soon as possible and as cleanly as possible. But anyways, right note. So I did actually end up going to Hawaii for a training trip once. I can't remember if I mentioned this already in one of the previous episodes, but for our training trip we went to Hawaii, and it's like skeet, shotgun skeet, oh man. And my teammates and I on the swim team, we were sitting at a beach once, and then we were just looking for something to do because it's hard for us to just stay still and do nothing. And we saw an island about 1.5 miles out from the main island, and we're like, well, kind of want to swim to that island. And then me and a couple other dudes were like, yeah, I agree, let's go do it. And so we all just decided, yeah, let's go do it in the same pack, and we essentially walked down the beach to see if there was a good spot, so to where it was less distance. I wonder if they're actually like getting down there. This is kind of a hodgepodge there. Not that great. Oh, I want to see if I can upgrade the banana. You're a pineapple. Fun fact, I'm not the biggest fan of pineapples. It's just, they're a little bit too sweet and acidic. Kind of give me acid reflux a bit. Anyways, I think we're gonna go for the golden berry multiplier, but actually the flower bush is what we're talking about. That's gonna be way better. That one would be really nice. The trampoline. Okay, let's go. So yeah, we walked down the beach quite a bit, and we looked for a nice spot where there's less space. Oh, we can do G and H. Okay. Berry Blitz, let's go. This is absolute mayhem. Hole grows larger. Nice. Now how much did the pineapples give? Probably quite a bit. Okay, so we went down the beach to see if there's a closer spot. We found a spot that was closer, but we didn't quite realize like what it consisted of. So we went out there, and we got out about 20 yards into the water, and then we still realized that it's like 2 feet deep, and it's very sharp, like coral rocks, or not even coral rocks, but just like a very sharp rock. And so we're like, shoot, and then we see a wave coming in, and it hits us all, and we try to brace ourselves for it, but there's no real way to do that, especially in the ocean with those waves. It was like it wasn't a massive wave, but it was like maybe a 6-foot wave, but it was still kind of crazy. And so we all got jumbled up, hit against the rocks, kind of got all scraped up, but then we still decided to go swim out there and see, you know, if we can get to it. We got 163k. That's crazy money. And so we're out there swimming. We swim for like maybe, I can't imagine. It was like 30 minutes to get out there, about 1.5 miles. It was quite some time. It was a lot longer than it takes us if we were just in a swimming pool. Okay, so here's the thing. I can rewind again for another 25%. Or I can just keep going with this one. Which I think I'm just going to keep going with this. I don't know if that extra bit is going to help us that much. Auto star popper. Automatically pop stars. I want to do the vacuum capacity. Chainsaw smoothies break walls faster. Berries make... Yeah, let's do that. And way more time. That was a lot of upgrades. That was huge. So yeah, it took us quite a while to get out there. Blend up berries to create smoothies. Feed smoothies to the hole to temporarily multiply berry growth rate. Okay. How many berries does it cost? Get in there. I don't understand. Oh, I see. So I just go like this? Well, don't block me, stars. What just happened? Oh, it's juiced. I see. It's like, I don't see anything going on right now. Okay, so we're at 3x right now. I don't really want to chainsaw all those. But it is what it is. Okay, let's get the 10th there. Maybe that will do something. So yeah, we swim to the island. We find that there are seals and stuff on the island. And then once we are on it, we're looking at each other. And I'm like, I look at my teammate. I see he's got a scrape on his shoulder. And I'm like, dude, you got a scrape on your shoulder. You're bleeding. And then he looks at me and he's like, dude, you're bleeding too. Your hip is busted up. And I look down on my right hip. It's just all scraped up and I'm kind of gushing with blood a bit. And I was like, dude, we were just out there just swimming with the sharks pretty much. And so we're like, what do? Do we flag down a boat or something to come pick us up? So we were so tempted to do that. But I mean, we ultimately just decided to go swim back because the weather started getting bad and we didn't want to be out there because there was a sign also on the island that says if you can read this, you are not allowed to be on the island. And so I was like, okay, that's a decent enough information for me. So we got off there immediately. I got 81,000. Get a blueberry buddy, blueberry golden berry chance to 3%. Let's get the flower upgrade. 1.5 mil for that upgrade. So let's just do that upgrade. So yeah, we just decided to swim back with all our bloodiedness, and then we saw seals and everything. So we're just like, so stupid. Our coach was so mad at us for doing that. He was so ticked off. So we ended up going to swim practice that evening and we got all scrapes and stuff. And he's like, where'd you get the scrapes from? And so we just went ahead and told him what happened. And he's like, you guys are freaking idiots. And it's just like, yeah, we know. Tell me something I don't know. But yeah, it was a good time and it makes for a really good story. You know, like a lot of people don't want to do things that are stupid because they're afraid of looking dumb. Well, go no further. You won't find that here, guys. There's so much fruit here. Let's grab these and get it going. Come on, man. Quit blocking my stuff. I need the automatic popper. Okay, we'll bring that over there. We're at ×3. Now the question is, does it multiply even more if you get more? So if I put multiple smoothies in there, does it add it to it? Can I grab that? 21. So we're at ×3. Excuse me. Okay, it just adds time, so it's not that big of a deal. So let's move that over and then bring it back over here. And I'm stuck around that tree. And then let's... Tons of fruit here. Get all the stuff that I can. Okay. Were there red coins in there? I couldn't quite tell. We're at 94,000. 106. Nah, I think the red coins were just the copper coins there. Not worth too much. 134k. Berry Blitz bonus growth. Maybe worth it at some point. The automatic popper. That's going to be huge. Golden berry multiplier 5 times to 8x times. Also possibly worth something later on. Bring it, Bush. W. Oh, he just knocked himself out. Sucker. Okay, let's get the tree over there. That's pretty freaking disorienting. But we're doing it. I think I'm gonna grab the chainsaw and just get all of this all ground up. Oh yeah, that's satisfying. Okay, let's grab this. We'll just throw that in there. We'll take this one, throw it in there as well. So we have 2 minutes. Looks like we might have a max of like 3 minutes. Not the biggest fan of what's happening right now. Can I break the walls with the chainsaw? Cause my aim? Not terrible. Okay. What's happening over here? Pull yourself together, tree. It's time to go. Go out like a man. So, yeah, let's see. All of the stars are exploding pretty much from the get-go, so that's really nice. Don't have to worry about that anymore. That stonks. Grab all these fruit, launch them over there. Either they make it or they don't make it. Getting kind of blocked by that stump there. Okay, bring it over. And over here. Get in the hole. Okay, it grows. That is so nice. Hopefully it grows big enough to where the RVs and stuff can fit in it actually. So let's see how much money we've made. 94,000 so far, 101,000. Hopefully you guys are asleep by now if you're watching this. Feels good to be part of the nighttime routine. Right in between brushing teeth and waking up. Let's take a look. So we can get another berry buddy actually. But the next sledgehammer is what we're going for. We need to break free, guys. I'm going for it. This guy's a golden boy. Jump! I told you guys, stay out of my way. You can't stop it. Yo. Who would have ever thought I made friends with a sledgehammer and a pineapple? It's a crazy world we live in. Not too far-fetched than the world we live in today. This is very nice. Oh yeah. Very good. Hopefully these perimeters don't get much bigger because I don't know how much I'm gonna be able to just keep breaking. Oh man. Absolute failure. I wish you could just swing it into them and break it that way. I don't like the fact that I have to go around the entire way and throw it. It's not the worst. It's just those times where you break it and then the debris falls and then it gets hidden under the debris and you can't find it afterwards. I'm like doing my best to keep track of it. So what other secrets are there? There's that passcode for the security, but I haven't found anything to insert that. I'm probably looking in the wrong spot. More than likely looking in the wrong spot. I want out of here. Give me the $40 or $50 that I've made. Look at all the fruit there. Wake up. Joke's on them, I never fell asleep. Okay guys. This place is looking kind of crazy. There's houses. We're gonna be able to eat up some houses. We're almost done here, breaking apart these. Yes! Celebratory jump. Alright, feeling good. Feeling strong. Actually, I want to go for those orange cones there. And I'm not a fan of the music. Oh yeah. Hopefully those gnomes are ready for the bus stop. Do you guys have your tickets? You better. Okay. Looks like they didn't. See ya. Maybe I should actually look a little bit harder for the different secrets that are around here. And maybe get above here as well. That was kind of a hodgepodge there. Get in the hole. I can definitely get that car. I'm actually gonna grab this. Get in here. Alright, are there any... Oh, there's this.
I entered the building and disabled the security system. We've had recent issues with our passwords being shared and figured it would be a plausible explanation for a break-in.
Uh-oh. This person sounds like a crazy ex or something like that. Just an absolute psychopath. Just seems like the logical thing to do is to disable the security system. All in confession there. Book 'em. Berry multiplier 8 to 11. Capacity for that. I saw... Okay, this trampoline here is something that I really want to get next, because that will eliminate the fact that I will have to do anything. I'll still have to guide the hole around, but I would be able to put the trampoline right in front of the bush, and then it would be able to just go around. How much to upgrade this guy again? What's after pineapple? 1600? Goodness gracious. Okay, I should probably do smoothies and stuff. Just so that I'm able to... Although, I want to look... Email. Okay, 42414. Netcodes. Oh my goodness. I don't want to read all that. Award willing television. Whatever, man. Where is... Let's get in here. Let's cause some havoc. Let's grab one of the smoothies and bring it over here. Let's approach it at this angle here. So let's go over here. How does that physics make out? Huh? How does that work? Okay, need another smoothie because it's gonna go away soon. So I just had an issue where I ran out of disk space again while recording. It's just like, if these episodes get longer than like 30, not 30 hours, but 3 hours, then my computer runs out of memory. I only have like about 200 gigs worth of memory in these recordings because I'm trying to do them at a higher quality. They take up a lot more space. Cooldown for the fountain is huge. Okay, the next is the trampoline, guys. Gotta remember to do that. Can't keep forgetting. So we are back at it and we have more space. We allocated some space and we're feeling better about it. So let's just get going with this. If only the hole moved a lot faster too. That's a pretty big deal. We need more stars for we need more stars for the fruit. Because at the current moment, we don't have enough stars to upgrade everything. Okay, let's just do this. And let's get this guy out here. I'm gonna place this right here. That way it's in front of the bush, so it's constantly going. Nice. Get the flamingos in there. No mercy. Okay, get this. This one looks a lot different. Guys, what kind of stupidity was that? That's what happens when you have about 3 brain cells to work with, because you just don't really sleep anymore. You've kind of just given up on the sleep domain. I haven't slept in what, 4 days? I'm just kidding, guys. That's a joke. I've slept plenty. I've actually slept a lot more lately than I have previous weeks. But anyways, enough of that cope and excuses. We got 38 seconds left until, what is a red star worth? The hole grew even bigger. Sweet. Hoping to get all of the perimeter of this. So I should be able to just bring this over here and then straight across. The coins are pushing, the coins pushed the house out of it. What's up with that? Shooting it with the fruit? What are you smoking? Okay. How did this get put over here? Place that there. Grab this. Chuck it over here. Maybe it will show up over there. Maybe it won't. Okay, grab that. And hup. And hup. So we'll go over here. And we'll just have it do a straight line across. How does that sound? Go across. I've what? Got 33,000? I mean, that's not anything significant. It's not something to sleep about. Should get tons of money from this. I need 250k to get the trampoline. I'm thinking we're gonna be able to get it, but yeah, we can get it for sure. That's been my goal all along. Now, where do I put the security pin? That's something that's kind of bothering me. Smoothies. I need to make a smoothie for that. I can do that. Trampoline. That's huge. I'm very curious how this works. I'm thinking it's going to work for the better. And I put it exactly where I wanted to. And it goes right there. Very nice. So let's go over here. Actually, let's go that way. I'm going to make a smoothie. And probably need to make the correct smoothie. But we'll just throw a bunch out there and see what happens. Especially before the... This isn't the right smoothie. Yeah, it wasn't the right smoothie. So it's probably what was in the email prior. I don't really want to put in the effort to do that. But I probably will have to in order to beat the game. So it's just one of those things that it's going to be a little bit more of an effort than I expected. So the trampoline is just launching them over. So it's technically doing the job to move the hole here and there. Oh, there goes a purple one. Tons of money. Have it go over here. And then just keep going, launch it. Okay, let's go collect the money. So I did not want the smoothie I made for it. So it's definitely a recipe that I need to make for it, unfortunately. So I am going to have to put in the effort to do that. I can't not. That's just the way it is. I have to do it correctly. Otherwise, I wouldn't be able to sleep tonight. Juiced growth multiplier is 2 to 3. Pickup coin range 10. Capacity 30. Blitz bonus is massive. Blitz duration is massive. Golden berries. Movement range is probably something that's worthwhile. Yeah, that's definitely huge. Day 87 of not sleeping. Okay, so let's get that over there. And then I'm going to look at the email again and see what it says about the smoothie order. My fave, perfect ratios, half blueberries, 3 strawberries, 1 peach, and 1 kiwi. Okay, so do 3 strawberries, 1 peach, 1 kiwi. Although I don't know if I'll be able to do that without the upgrade to choose. Yeah, I don't see any peaches out here, so it's kind of just a luck of the draw type of a thing. So we'll just keep eating houses, doing the important stuff. Wait, if I just do this... What if there are things in the way? Is it still going to get it in there somehow? I'd be impressed if it does. Okay, let's do this. This is huge. Goodness gracious, why didn't I think about this ages ago? Some of you were probably like, man, absolute dingus here, didn't understand it. And you know what? You're right. I tried. I tried to be good enough, guys. Problem was, I was not. Can I get in here? Can I swallow that house? It looks like it's just a little bit too much. Whoa. Hole is getting quite big. So it looks like I just got all of the decent amount of money. So let's go for... I mean, I could go for the berry buddy, but I could also do the vacuum capacity. We'll do the blitz growth. That seems like it'll do the most for us. So for... I think they're all about the same size of houses. So let's actually go for this over here. Now, is there something beyond that wall? Or behind it? It's a curiosity. So we'll just keep on shooting into the trampoline like we should be. Okay. Now, it should be good enough here. Is it gonna get the bus? Maybe if I finagle it a little bit? Absolutely. That's what I'm talking about. Let's take a look and get all of this in there. Increase the size or the distance it can go. Keep on going. I don't really know when this game ends, though. That's part of the problem. Oh, this guy's been stuck in this house. I don't understand why things are all blurred out. Oh, wait. Where's Mr. Pineapple? Watermelon. That's what I'm talking about. 3,200 for the next one. I accept. I need more pickup range, I guess, for the coins. I gotta be careful. I don't know where the hole is. So I have 1,400 stars. $94,000. Need another berry buddy so that I can get more of everything, essentially. We'll just get these trees so that they're just not there anymore. Okay, so they bust out a lot of gold coins, the watermelon do. So hopefully we just continue to get way more. Okay, let's get it over there. I got a feeling there's more behind this wall. Goodness gracious, guys. This is getting kind of crazy. Okay, so let's send it all the way over there. Although, can I can eat those houses. Put it on that one. Easy peasy. Come on, buddy. Bring it back. You can do it. He doesn't have the confidence. I tried to tell him how to be confident, but he didn't want to listen. Okay, so I guess we're gonna have to just go back here and eat all of this stuff. Seems to be, yeah, just what's gonna have to happen. Well, that was unique timing. I wanted to see if the chainsaw would break the last wall there. We're at 50k, 55k. I mean, the watermelon was worth a lot, but not as much as I thought it was going to. I thought it was going to help us get like insane amounts of money, but apparently not. 125k, I mean, that's good, but it's not that great. Blueberry buddy, vacuum capacity, pickup range. Let's do the coin pickup range. Last one's 29, pretty much 30. That's incredible. That cost $1 million. That one also cost $1 million. You know, we're in it, guys. So we're at 1,500 stars, which is quite a bit. And I didn't even check to see if there was a hammer. Yeah, okay. So let's have the thing go over here. Thinking it's gonna take a little bit to get the oh, what is he doing? I think it's gonna take a little bit for the hole to get the water tower there. Darwin, that's Cope right there. Okay, get it into the right spot, and then right here. Unbelievable. What happens if I put it upside down? It still works. Kind of. Perfect. Now we're feeling good about ourselves. Shoot it up. Okay, so now if I have it go over here, I do G and H. It should grow, right? And then it should be able to swallow that water tower. I hope. Come on, man. Did it shrink too much in time? That would be such a bummer if it did. Can't really see. 325k, that's a pretty good day. If I do say so myself. Unlock berry chooser. Customize which berries grow from the plant. That's pretty good. Day length is a pretty big one. So is the blitz duration. And the juiced growth multiplier, 2 to 3 times. So when it's juiced, it is very tempting to rewind, but I don't really want to. Okay, so there is another sledgehammer, but it just costs $1 million. So we're doing day length there, and then we'll do the vacuum capacity. All right, and we'll go from there. We definitely need the... having a hard time with this over here. Don't mess up. Don't mess up. Thank goodness. I just didn't want it to mess up the trampoline. This last time it was kind of a chore to fix it. I like the pear. Pretty fun dude. Watermelon has no idea what he's doing. He's just messing around, knocking himself out. Okay, what's happening over here? Get the job done, or don't even try. Okay, go for the fence and lawnmowers. That should be easier for them to do. This vacuum it's bringing me back to Cole LLC. Come over here and eat their mailbox. The mailbox maniac. Okay, at some point the hole has to grow again, right? It's kind of a waste. Dump it in. Oh, midair. That's okay. Okay, just pick up the cash and move on to the next day. It's kind of tough. So it's about almost halfway to grow again. Okay, the vacuum capacity there. So I want to choose the the berries that come out of the bush. I wonder how, okay, that's how that works. Random from current buddies. So most is the, okay. So I can't do the absolute most. It has to be slightly less than the most that I have. So that's okay. Drop that there, and then I'll just shoot this here. And then grow here. So it's juiced. Doesn't necessarily mean that it's going to be huge, right? That was a lot. Tons of watermelon on the ground. That's what I'm talking about. So I am going to actually shoot all of it into the chainsaw. So what is this one? This one seems like a good one for this. Come on. Do I have to place it up right? Oh, come on. Get in there. Why is it just having so much trouble getting the houses into the hole, man? I can at least maybe try to build the smoothie for the next day. So I'll just get this money, try and maximize our profits here, make it worth it. Okay, so looking at berry blitz duration, we'll do the juiced growth multiplier. 93 days there. Let's take a look at this. Okay, smoothie order. Half blueberries, don't know what that is. 3 strawberries, 1 peach, 1 kiwi. So I think half blueberries means at least 5. 5 blueberries, 3 strawberries, 1 peach, 1 kiwi. So I want to move those aside. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then I'm going to take this, throw that out of here. 1 peach, 1 peach, 3 strawberries, 1 peach, 1 kiwi. A kiwi. Do I have a kiwi out here? Yeah. 3 strawberries. So now I need to get 2 strawberries and do this real quick. 3 strawberries. So throw that over there. 2 and 3. So now it's kind of a bit of a problem. Okay. So now we need to like reset it. Okay. So now it's reset. I need to do 5 blueberries, 3 strawberries, and a peach. I might have, I think that was it. But I was too slow. I can be faster next time. Gotta be faster. 5 blueberries. So where's Blueberry did? Take him, throw him way over there. Take this, go like that. See ya. 3 strawberries. 3 strawberries. 1, 2, and 3. Why am I not just throwing them? Peach. Need a peach and a kiwi. Kiwi and peach. So just to do it correctly again, we need half blueberries, which is 5, 3 strawberries, 1 peach, 1 kiwi. So let's take that, throw it out here, and we will walk with it just straight up like this. And I'm gonna drop it right here. We need 3 strawberries. 1, 2, 3, a kiwi, and a peach, and then the rest blueberries. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 1 more blueberry. 5. That's it. That's gotta be it. That has to be it. Yes, guys. And slam dunk. Alright. How does it feel to be in the presence of a winner? Although I don't understand this portion of it, actually. Like up there. I don't understand what I'm really supposed to do. I know. You're having a hard time. LOL. Berry multiplier. Let's go. Next day. So I don't, yeah, like I said before, I don't understand what I need to do for that. Bop bop beep boop. But let's just clear this out. And what was that? Okay, so we made the smoothie. I'm not interested in that. The coffee's there. Security camera. It's not helping us. So let's just go for it. G and H. It's 41x right now. The hole grows larger. Should be able to get a whole house in there now, huh? At least you'd expect that. We'll find out. Come on, should be able to do it. Come on. Get back over there. Maybe... It's so strange. So strange. Like, what is happening right there? That is so frustrating. I'm not sure, guys. I'll just shoot this into the sky as if it's gonna be going into the hole, but it's not. Actually, go hit it up against the wall again. See if that will do anything. Oh, did not do anything. We got 894,000 from that. Almost $1 million. Feeling pretty good about that. Okay. Berry multiplier. Berry fountain cooldown. We're 500 away from the next sledgehammer upgrade, so I think we're gonna do that because I'm kind of wanting to get into a different area. The houses are still bothering me significantly. I'm not feeling confident about being able to eat anything at this point. Guys, have you ever seen a save like that before? That was insane. That was S tier gameplay right there. Alright, put this back where it belongs. Okay. You need to get out of the way, sir. Place that. Okay, perfect. It looks like it ate the motorhome pretty nicely. See you later, Fred. See you on the flip side. Almost joined you a moment ago, but I decided not to. I wasn't going to do that to myself. Now, is the hole big enough to consume the water tower now? I'd be surprised if it was. Oh no, don't move this. Huge deal. I love watermelon. It's one of my favorite fruits. In addition with peaches. Let's bring this across. See if it will... It will definitely get stuck if it goes in there. Come on, don't do this to me. Trees, get in there. Okay. Motorhome? Nope. Motorhome's not gonna be able to do it. Okay, finagle, and drop $98,000 down the hole. Could you imagine? Harder sledgehammer. Let's move on to a different area because this one is just not it. This is diamond pickaxe. Huh. Oh, the question is there one after this? Because if there is, I'm gonna actually have to go to bed. I've been streaming, or I've been recording for quite some time. Oh, where is the security stuff? Okay, hammer, need you. Get moving. Move. So what are the next puzzles? What's the next black star thing? I know there's a black star above my building. There's one over there. Man, is the hole supposed to get big enough to consume all of that? That's crazy. At least it's nice that the trampoline allows me to get some passive income while I'm having to destroy walls constantly. I had a dream that I didn't need to do this anymore. And also, all fruit was created equally. And the eyes of God. Those gnomes are toast. Let's just send it over here. I'm needing to speed run these walls. Oh, that was so close. All I know, one thing for sure, is this is going to be a good episode for you guys to fall asleep to. I don't know, like for these types of episodes, when it gets to these types of lengths of recordings, what to leave out, what to add, and what was that noise? Get the Blitz duration there, and wake up. So I'm thinking, oh man, had so much left. So I'm just gonna send the hole that way and then see what happens. See where it goes, what happens to it, so on, so forth. Seems to be some puzzles over there. There was a star, a black star, I think, right next to a traffic thing, so I'm not sure how that's gonna work out. What is that over there? Looks like a room. It gained my interest. Okay. I need to finish this. What is that one? Do I have a certain amount of time to do something? Perhaps? Oh, I think this is it. I finally found the strategy after hundreds of hours of playing the game. Not really hundreds of hours. Yes! Launched it. Okay. This is quite the area now. Okay, just absolutely send it. Get these over here. And these gnomes should just absolutely drop in. Get in there. Oh, I don't know what that's all about. Well, golly. Huh. Well, it looks like I found something. That's definitely a secret thing of some sort. I don't know what it is yet, but I'll figure it out eventually. So I'm gonna get back 250k. That's not too shabby. I could restart. I'm just kidding, guys. I'm not gonna do that. Okay, guys. Let's take a look. I do want to get back over here to what this was doing. Interesting. So blue pin equals submit. What? Well, whatever that is, I messed it up. Just don't know what that was, actually. But whatever. Is the thing growing at all anymore? The hole? I don't quite understand the physics of this game just yet. But I am curious about this. What is the point of this? Well, it looks like I can't move it very much. The hole, that is. So I got to change that by throwing some watermelon in there. Okay. So now let's take a look. So that's 0. 1, 2, 3, 4 for the 0. I don't know what that even means. Vacuum capacity, and let's go. Day 100. It's a big day. What is this one over here? Interesting. I don't quite understand what this is, but I remember seeing this over here. Is that what this is? I don't understand. Let's have it consume all of these things. You're doing great. The hole is growing larger. Sorry guys, I don't really understand what's going on. I am trying to. I've never seen anyone make it this far or play this game that far. They usually cut everything out, so... And I appreciate it so that no one has to, has any spoilers and whatnot. But makes it harder for me because I have to figure things out on my own. I almost got $2 million on that. Really big day. Unlocks the star key, the key to happiness, which is $5 million. Upgrade bush to tree, which upgrades plant to tree, grows 6 berries. Now the question is, do I want pickup range? Probably. Increase day length. I think the pickup range is probably the big thing. And then the movement range. Just got an achievement for 100 days. That's, I don't know if I feel good about that. I feel pretty tired. Tired, boss. Don't run from me. This is, pretty crazy, guys. How long this game is actually taking. Okay, let's go collect these coins. Getting about 500,000. It's pretty good. Alright, day 102, I believe. Let's see if we can do some stuff over here. I kind of want to go for those buckets, actually. Where's the perimeter for the hole there? Can't really tell. We do have 1,600 of the stars. We need 3,200 for the next upgrade for the watermelon. I don't know if we'll be able to get that in this game or not. We have to be getting close to the end, right? I feel like we have to be. Oh, it just consumed all that. Get over there, consume that thing. And then the rest of the mailboxes, perhaps? This is turning into quite the game. Quite the crazy conundrum we got here. Let's get all of this stuff, all the stuff that we can. We still have a couple of minutes with the Blitz in the fountain, so we're still holding off there. Mr. Pineapple is just knocking himself out, hitting himself in the head with the fruit. What was it? Watermelon after the pineapple? Or is it vice versa? Do want to get the hole over here. Actually, get it there, consume that. If only you could shift click like in StarCraft. Have it do an action, and then immediately after it's done with that action, move over and do the next thing. Okay. So we have a bunch of fruit here. We're feeling good about this day. There's the match game. That was a pretty easy concept. I don't know if I understand the other stuff. Let's get all the fruit in there. Hopefully it matches, or it gets over there in time. It may have, and it may not have. The pickup range for this is such a savior. Goodness gracious. Imagine if I had to click on all of those. I would just give up, I think. There's just nothing I could do. I couldn't survive that. It would be like the dice game all over again where I'm swiping my arm. Unlocks the star key, the key to happiness. I kind of want to save up for that. Although the cooldown, golden berry, vacuum capacity. So let's just wake up and we'll save up for the 5 million for the golden key. Not sure what that does just yet, but I feel like it does something, obviously. Oh, I do want to get that last mailbox there. Let's take a look and see. Go for a little bit of a ride over here. Okay, nothing over here. Yep, everything seems pretty simple. Not much going on over here. Let's just keep on going. Yep. Now it's time to go over there. Now what is that? Did I just run right past that previously? I guess it hides there really quick, easily. Oh. That's definitely where the star key goes. Okay. So, I guess we'll find out what's behind the super sketchy door once we can afford that. We'll definitely be able to afford it once we unlock the... or not unlock. Once we get the Blitz going, we'll definitely be able to afford it. And I'm just trying to maximize my income now. Absolutely. Oh, what are those guys dinking around for? Oh yeah, easy sauce. I think the hole stopped moving, so let's actually go over here. Maybe go over to the corner. Maybe it won't just... Okay, perfect. That's actually huge for us. Have it go to that side. Get in there. Go over here. Feed it some more. Yeah. And have it go right there. Oh yeah. You guys got a view of my hunting skills right there. Absolute beast. So we'll collect all of the coins. We're getting like 500k. That's not too bad. So that means we'll have 1.2 mil. Oh, we'll do the berry blitz. I don't know if we can do it this coming round. The day length can be increased for 1 mil. We're still saving up. Waiting for that berry blitz. So let's move. Is there anything over there we can easily eat? I think I can get those paint cans. Hopefully. That's pretty questionable, actually. I want to probably get a smoothie or two made for this. Just so that everything is a little bit worth more. So let's get this going. Okay, it's almost ready for another one. Look at that, it just sucks it right in. Perfect. Okay, go for that one. Actually, go for these. Easy peasy. Kind of want to get another one of the smoothies there. So we're getting 4.5 times for that, which is really good for us. And I feel like at this point it doesn't really matter what we are. Mr. Pineapple there just chilling. Okay, so we'll throw that over there. And wait, if I do this, oh, that's S tier move right there. Whoops. That's a big mistake. Well, we kind of screwed that up, but that's alright. Doesn't really mess us up too much. We're still trying to get everything sucked in there. Yes, get the tower. Come on. How do I do the... I don't remember how to do the blast thing. Well, I thought it was left click, but I'm not figuring it out correctly. That's alright. We're here. We're still grinding away. We have the golden pineapples there. And the super creepy... Yeah, is that your pineapple? 1.9 mil. Feeling good still. So we're juiced up still. Hopefully that lasts. Yeah, we'll do GH. Get everything ready. And will that fill up the hole again? Increase the size, perhaps? Nah, it seems to be slowing the growth of that. Let's get this going. Larger hole. So we got 1.3 mil from all of that. Which isn't that bad, but it's still... I mean, it's not great. So here's the thing. Which one... I got 3,200. Which one of these guys... Pretty sure it was the watermelon. You cost 3,200, right? How much? How much? What is that? Pumpkin? How much are you worth? I can't really tell. Get over there. Alright, we're sucking in all of the pumpkins. We are saying hi to Randy from the Trailer Park Boys. Which is just an absolute trash show. I wouldn't recommend it. Alright, let's... 2.2 mil. I was kind of hoping I can get the 5 mil on this one, but it's going to be pretty tight. We got 3 of the rays left. Still don't know how much the pumpkins are worth. Oh, and it grew again. So once you get the pumpkin, it just grows exponentially, pretty much. Just get these in there real quick. I have to be able to get the houses fit in there, right? At this point. Yeah, I don't think we're going to be able to afford... Yeah, we're 23,000 away from that star key. We're so close. That's what our focus is going to be. Actually, I want to see if I can finally eat one of the houses over there. I'm going to trap that guy in here. Make sure all of his stuff is consolidated in one spot. It is a bit of a bummer we can't have it be pumpkins. How much does this cost now? Is pumpkin the last thing? 9999. Okay. Its name is Crumb. Okay. Darlene. I thought just Crumb was the name of all of them. I wasn't sure about that. Pretty unique. Okay, so it ate the house. So that's a good sign. We're definitely over 5 mil now. So we're just kind of just having a good time at this point. Trying to just eat all the houses. And the rest of everything else. Do you guys carve pumpkins for Halloween? I've done that like once in my life. Never done it more than that. And that was like when I was in college. It just was one of those things where by the time I was able to do it, it just wasn't something that appealed to me anymore. So I just never did it. But I guess it would be something fun to do with your kids, I guess. But I don't know. I feel like around that time, there's a lot of fishing seasons and stuff going on. So I feel like there's a lot more stuff I'd rather do with my kids. It's like I love being outdoors, and I think my kids are also going to love doing that because I like it. And that's typically how it works, I think. Especially if they hang around me too long. Can I get all these in there? Mostly. Still spitting out the monies. So yeah, if the kids want to carve a pumpkin, why not? We almost made $1 million without the berry blitz. So let's get the key. And let's go check out that door. You're pretty sketchy. Very sketchy. Alright. I like these dudes though. Alright, let's take a look and see what we got going on over here. In this door. This is it, guys. Opening it. How do I use it? What is that? How do I open the door? Interesting. Well, I guess I haven't actually figured it out yet. Do I need to get all of the... Do I need to do that thing up there as well? Do I have to... What is this? Receipt. Memory corruption, failed to open directory. So I need all the stars for that. Ed, Donna. I didn't find a spot to put the code. Okay. So I already did the smoothie. It's not really a spot to do.
Who was leaving early?
Well, this is unique.
Barry reached the meeting was about.
Was there a star key out here that I missed?
Face to face.
I'm confused. Unlocks the star key. Was it laying out there and I just completely missed it? Okay, go over there. Oh, this. Well, I completely missed that. I was just absolutely losing my mind. What an idiot. I didn't know why I didn't catch on because everything in this game drops pretty much right there. I want my black hole with me. Red carpet. We got some Oh.
And this is where we're at. I'm recording this in my office. And I can't think of any reality where I get away with this. So many questions I've had to answer, reiterating where I was at what time and doing what with who. And I don't think they believe me anymore. Maybe I'm not as good of an actor as I thought. Or maybe I'm more comfortable playing Miss Rainbow than I am Donna Bellinger.
Donna.
I don't think I'm digging myself out of this hole.
Oh no. Welcome to the loony bin. Goodness gracious. It's kind of creepy. Lesson time. Okay. X marks the spot. If I learned anything
Hi there, little
from
sprouts.
SpongeBob.
Welcome to lesson time. Today, Miss Rainbow wants to talk about something very important.
Okay.
Something
Taxes.
shiny.
Money.
Can you guess what it is? That's right. Money.
Yes!
Money can buy toys and snacks and big buildings with bright lights.
Yes.
Money can't buy happiness. Happiness grows on the inside, like a berry on
Don't
a
like your
vine.
shoes.
And if you pull
What are
too
those?
hard, well, the vine snaps.
Ooh.
Some people forget that. They start counting coins instead of counting smiles.
So
They
true.
look at numbers and bottom lines instead of all the good they could do in the world. And sometimes they decide that if something doesn't make enough, it doesn't deserve to grow anymore.
That sounds like my daily life
But
and my corporate
gardens
job.
don't work that way. You don't rip out the roots because the harvest was modest.
Exactly.
Because when greed gets hungry, it doesn't stop eating.
Can
And when it's done, there's nothing left
I went out of here.
but vacant worlds, vacant people. Just take a look at our new friend, Sprouts.
Is it me?
What did they do?
Pointing past me.
They destroyed our beautiful garden with their insatiable desire for more,
The greed.
more. Never content. Always more.
Going a little bit down.
Well,
A little bit downhill, Donna.
they want to be a greedy little piggy. I can make that happen. So remember, little sprouts, happiness isn't something you buy. It's something we nurture.
Yes.
Together.
Whoa. And we're in bed? Did we wake up? Golly, guys. Berry, berry, berry. Well, we beat it? I'm tired. Yep, absolutely. So, that was an interesting game. I can't believe that. Yeah, let's skip through the credits. Playtime 3 hours 56 minutes. Goodness, endings found 1 out of 4. Oh no. That means we're gonna have to do it again at some point. Oh man, that was kind of a creepy story to go with the game. how does the game even mix in together with the story? So he's talking about Barry being gone, right? He's always using him in the past tense. So did Donna kill him? Guys, I don't think we're the innocent bystander here. Think about it. How did we even get here? And why is the Star Lady even helping us like this? We're not just throwing fruit down a hole, we're feeding it. And not just that, we're moving it so it can consume the entire set. We're not helping her. We're covering something up. We're getting rid of the evidence. Holy smokes. Well, ending together. Well, thanks guys. If you've made it this far, please leave a like and comment and subscribe. And if you like the trash that you just saw, please leave a like, a comment, and subscribe. Man, I just can't believe what we just went through for all of that. Well, I'll see you guys next time.